The following video is an example on how to multiply matrices. And so we're multiplying matrices. We first want to determine the dimensions of the solution matrix and then actually complete the multiplication process. So remember, to find the dimensions of the matrix, you're going to first look at the dimensions of the first matrix. This is a 2 by 2 matrix. And then look at the dimensions of the second matrix. This is a 2 rows by 3 columns. If the insides match, which they do, then the end result matrix, the actual product, is going to be the outside numbers. So our end result, the dimensions of the final matrix, is a 2 by 3 matrix. That would be having, 2 rows by 3 columns. And so our end result should look like this. We should have 2 rows by 3 columns. And so remember, when you are multiplying matrices, the way you go about doing it is to take the rows in the first matrix and you're going to multiply them by the columns in the second matrix. You're going to multiply by corresponding positions. I mean, you're going to multiply the first number in the row by the first number in the column, the second number in the row by the second number in the column. So I'm going to have 3 times 5, and I'm going to add -5 times 8. And then you kind of think of it like distributing to all of the columns. So now I have to do the next column. So I'm going to have 3 times 1 plus -5 times -4. So 3 times 1 plus -5 times -4. And then you repeat the process, distribute to the third column as well. So you're going to have 3 times -3 plus -5 times 9. So that took care of the first row. We took the first row and we distributed to all of the columns. And so now I'm going to go on to my second row. And I'm going to distribute that to all the columns. So I have 2 times 5. And I'm going to add my 7 times my 8. Now let's move that to the second column. I'm going to have my 2 times 1. And I'm going to add my 7 times -4. And I'm going to do it with my last column. So I'm going to have 2 times -3 plus 7 times 9. So 2 times -3 plus 7 times 9. And so if you were to take a look, I have 2 rows, I have 3 columns. So my dimensions do match. Now I just need to figure out what are, the products and the sums for these. So let me get them closer together for it. We're going to figure out what the final product and sums of this matrix is. And that's going to give us our end result matrix. So let's do some of the quick math. We have 3 times 5 is 15. -5 times 8 is -40. So 15 minus 40 is going to give me -25 in that first position. We have 3 times 1, which is 3, -5 and -4 is +20. So we have 3 plus 20, which is going to give me my 23. I have 3 times -3, which is -9. -5 and 9 is -45. So -9 minus 45 is going to be -54. Now to do the bottom row, 2 times 5 is 10, 7 times 8 is 56. So 10 plus 56 is going to be 66. 2 times 1 is 2. 7 times -4 is -28. So 2 minus 28 is -26. And lastly, 2 times -3 is -6. 7 times 9 is 63. So -6 plus 63 is going to give me positive 57. And so I have my end result matrix. I see I have 2 rows and 3 columns. It looks just like what I drew in the beginning when I stated my dimensions. We took each row, multiplied by each column in the second matrix, and we multiplied the corresponding positions. We multiplied the first number in the row with the first number in the column, second number in the row with the second number in the column, and then found their sum. And we distributed it to all the columns and repeated the process with the next row along it. So that is an example on how to multiply matrices. For more examples, just continue watching the rest of the videos.